Greetings once more to our progressive YouTubers, likers, subscribers, followers, and lovers of our beautiful content. I just want to thank each and every one of you who have been an integral part of our initiative from the beginning. I'm hopeful that you've been able to exhort and source valuable information and content in terms of what constitutes our core purpose of this progressive channel. So today I'm going to be deliberating on two critical aspects in terms of what constitutes a driver's learners. I'm going to be deliberating on the temporary science, but also I'm going to be deliberating on information science. But before I deal with the core business of today's presentation, I just want to thank each and every one of you who has been liking, following, and also sharing our content to our target market, which comprises of students and all those who are not able to have funds so that they can be able to pay for all these driving schools that are charging exorbitant funds to all to the poor. So now what you need to understand, now we're getting to the main content, but what you need to understand firstly as a basic understanding is that a driver's learners has different signs, have different umbrellas that constitutes different signs. So we'll have the warning signs that play their specific role. You'll have the command signs that play their specific role. You'll have the regulatory signs that play their specific role. You'll have the temporary signs that play their specific role. You'll also have information signs which also play their specific role. So as I've indicated that I'm going to be deliberating on two aspects today, which are temporary signs but also information signs. Now the temporary signs that are most easiest signs to comprehend if you are a road user or if you are a student that is studying towards getting a driver's learners. A temporary sign is understood by its color code. What you need to understand about the temporary sign is that its color code or its displays itself in a yellow background. So as a road user, whenever you see a yellow background, you need to understand that there is something that is happening on the road, but such a thing is happening on a temporary basis. So what could be the possible scenarios that could lead to you as a road user coming across a temporary sign which has a yellow background? Part of those scenarios that might be able to happen there is a sign that is going to indicate that there is a road building or whatever, a road construction that is currently happening ahead. Remember, that's a road when it's being built. That is happening on a temporary signs, and there might be necessary adjustments that will need to adopt or adapt to as a road use. So whenever you see a sign that has a yellow background, as a road user, the first thing that you need to understand is there's something that is temporarily happening on that particular road, and I've just outlined a possible scenario that might lead to you as a road user encountering a yellow sign or a yellow symbol or a yellow diagram that is informing you that there is something temporary that is happening on the road that you are using. The second aspect that we are going to cover now is information signs. Again, this is the easiest code or sign that you might need to understand as a road user, and it's a very easy English way that you can understand and be able to create and develop an idea of what an information sign might be, or what its purpose might be, or what it might be used for in terms of the understanding that a road user might need to have. So an information sign gives out the necessary information to the road user in terms of different fronts and different aspects. But key of what it is used for, it is that an information sign is used as a navigation tool for road users. So when you are traveling from Durban, you are traveling to Pietermaritzburg, you might not necessarily know where Pietermaritzburg Girls High is. You might be driving on a road that leads to that particular destination that you are heading to, but you might not know the exact place, the exact location where Pietermaritzburg Girls High is. And the information signs are there to give out that valuable information to you as a road user. So whenever you see a billboard that has Pietermaritzburg Girls High, you have to know that is an information sign that is giving available information to the road user in terms of where the road user is heading, or in terms of destinations that are available ahead towards the road that the road user is heading to. And it might also indicate where or places that are just there towards that road. If you are looking for a hospital, an information sign will be there to indicate that there is a particular hospital in the road that you are heading. So I'm hopeful that we are going to continue engaging our progressive content. We are going to monitor the comment section so that we can be able to respond to questions and clear out all contradictions or misunderstandings that you might have. Remember that you must like, follow, and also share our progressive content. We are still going to be there for you. Thank you very much.